How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. Perkins has gone for a walkabout. Let's get to it. As everyone pointed out, our Thumbros isn't actually eating because we don't actually have the capacity to feed the Thumbros. So we got excited and it was a good dream that we had, but it shows the harsh reality of this this challenge. We can't make kibble because we need vegetables, processed food. We don't have any more. Thumbros was eating all the pre-packed meals that we had. So sadly we're going to have to slaughter the Thumbros, but the dream was there, party people. The dream was there. Bit upset, obviously it had to end, but I'm going to do it like anything under 70. Anything under 60. Anything under 70. So yeah, the dream was there, but hey ho, we had a dream, we had a good time. Thank you for all your comments, what we do in this episode. So when Perkins decides to come back from just deconstructing that ship chunk, we are going to improve our outside defense. So all we're going to do is deconstruct this so we have a path for Perkins to be able to fight people inside. We are going to improve our defenses just because I'm a bit concerned they're not really that strong. So we're going to double door this bit just to give us a little bit more defense, just in case obviously they come in. This bit, I suppose we don't need that. Oh, saying that, no, we don't need that. Just to give her a little bit more room to come through in case they destroy one of the doors. We've got a second door to actually defend ourselves. We do need some more traps. That is of importance. Because we've only got one colonist, it just creates an awkward scenario. So we're going to expand our kill box round here. Right, sadly our gal pal died. The less we talk about that, I think the better. 2 doors so then Perkins can come up here quickly, can come through there quickly. Do need to haul all this just to make a little bit more room. So a busy episode. The problem is we do really want to get back on the mining train. Paid combat. The problem is, and again what people pointed out that I was a bit too lazy. 2 similar sized groups will follow soon after. I mean, how long have we got? Animal migration muffalos. I mean, we have a rifle. We could shoot them and lure them back to the traps. How much human meat do we have? I think we're okay. We're okay because we just got loads of Thumbros. No, we shouldn't get too cocky and confident with our meal situation, but at the same time we don't want the traps keep going down constantly. Where are you going, Perkins? Hauling a bit of steel. I imagine that was from the ship chunk. So then the idea is we're going to have a perimeter around here eventually all full up with traps to sort of help with sappers. This gap will give Perkins a chance to lure them around. Because eventually we're going to be attacked with people with armour that are actually going to be able to tank the damage from traps. We're in a nice situation at the moment where it's like one raider dies on one trap, but that's not necessarily going to carry on. And all we need is to have a raid, like for instance with them 5 people. If 3 of them are nimble, like Perkins is in for a bad time. We also have to remember that Perkins' shooting is only 3. It's good that she has a slight passion for it, but 3 isn't really going to cut the mustard. You know, we need her to be like Hawkeye or something. Hawkeye has a bow and arrow, so that doesn't really help what I'm saying. But you know what I mean, party people. For Perkins to be the best, we've got to be the best. There we go. It's all coming together. And I know you guys always hate my kill box, but I always love this kill box. It's easy, it works, that's what I like. Another ship chunk. Oh, deconstruct them both. Easy steel, easy components. Perkins just maxing relax, and it's fine, Perkins. I don't need content for the audience. The party people watching are just fine with you just being lazy. They want improvements. They want you to smash it. They're on your side, Perkins. To be fair, I'm wondering whether to just... I'm going to change this. don't bother with that. Deconstruct that. Can we try something where we go round like this? I mean, we've got the time to queue this up. We could come round like this. Like that. Eventually we could have some sandbags here, but having traps all around the perimeter. So if sappers or breachers came through, we've got lots of space to work with where we can fight them round the traps. We've got that for when no sappers come. We can eventually get sandbags here, and if we make this quite long, then Perkins just pound shots down. So we would just need like... let me destroy that. Steel door there. Steel door there, steel door there. Just so obviously Perkins can get out and about quickly. And that might be the move. That feels like a nice defence, actually. Simple defence, don't get me wrong, it is a simple defence. We will need lots of steel for it, though. So let me queue up a lot. And this episode is basically going to be building a safe home. A happy home is a safe home. And I suppose the good thing is then... Oh, deteriorated. That panicked then. Every time I see something deteriorated, I panic. But it's just this stockpile was a great idea to just deteriorate stuff fast, get it away from us. So I do appreciate that in the comments. Perkins appreciates it, as always, because she gets to live longer, party people. And that's the name of the game, to save our Perkins. I mean, if she can get all this up, she's going to be absolutely flourishing. What is this material? Marble? Marble. Granite. Okay. But yeah, she'll have a proper little home when this all gets up. We'll have all this undercover. I think. Not suppose it matters too much, but... Right, let's square off the base, just to make it look a bit more... Like, my OCD started to kick on, like, fill in the corners, fill in the gaps. The thing is, we did it earlier just to save on resources. Now we're apparently resource rich. We can just waste it all, so it's great. The reason why I'm leaving this bit up is just in case raiders come now. Although that door needs to get up. Lickety split. Perkins is asleep, which is always great. Mega Sloth self-tamed. I mean, we've played this game. We have played this game. And what do you need to eat? Again, the same, so... Have to slaughter you. We get more food out of it, but... I think you guys were right. It just wasn't the time. It was the right time, but wasn't the right place. I don't know. Perkins will slaughter you in the morning. A group of travellers are passing by. You're safe. You're safe for the time being. I want you to haul all this so we can make it look clean. Let's just make sure our house is in order. Because then I can get a real sense of... how much room we have in the stockpile, etc. Might expand the stockpile like up this way because we don't really need that space. So that could build that there because we don't need that extra little bit. Can you slaughter this animal for us? Starts getting a bit too... Before we start trying to name it and then slaughter it the next episode. Jesus. Great parent. Name the piggy. Now we're going to have some bacon tomorrow. Never name the animals. Elk. I mean, again, we don't really have too many ways. If we had loads of traps up, then we could bolt action rifle if we were really sparse of food. But I think we've got a decent amount at the moment, and we're about to slaughter that. Yep, so then we've got even more. Got a few resources to sell, which is going to be cool. Not leaving ourselves much room to expand, but to be honest, after this, I think we're going to get rid of, like, the short bow will go over there. The club will go over there. We'll shore down our resources. And then we really need to get on the research. So I think we're going to have this episode where safe base, safe home, Perkins is loving life. And then next episodes we need to pound the research. Gonna pound it like it's never been pounded before, and this is gonna take a lot of steel to get all this up. I do want her to get that door up. Oh no, she did. Oh, look at her. She's listening. She's a good girl, our Perkins, isn't she? Just making sure that isn't deteriorating. But yeah, we'll do the clothing just to do the human meat clothes, just to give her mood a little bit more of a boost. I mean, it's pretty sky high at the moment. Like, you're not going to get much better than this, but I think the next bit that we can do is obviously get rid of the ratty apparel and give her a bonus of wearing human meat. Human leather, I should say. Wearing human meat is only something Lady Gaga does on a night out. And we're loving life. Because the ratty apparel is just our hat. But we do need to be careful, because while temperatures at the moment are only minus 32, they have hit minus 60 before. So I'd rather her have the warmest clothes available to her. Right, she's getting this done pretty quickly. Obviously, we're going to have to build a lot of traps, which again is going to be a big resource sink. But I think just making sure we're able to be defended against everything is going to be super, super important. Like, I mean, it goes without saying, but the weather controller is no longer changing the weather. Good to know. And then we literally are going to have traps. Don't know if we need to worry about traps right there. But especially traps all around here would be great. Mine that little section out just so we can walk around. And I think we're going to be really, really strong. Really strong. And that's what it is on the harder difficulties. It's always staying ahead of the curve. Now, how hard is Randy going to hit me next time? It's always being prepared, because it's just that one attack that you're not prepared for. And suddenly it's the night, game done. So we're going to take this seriously, because I'm loving Perkins. I'm loving this series. I really want it to flourish. Like, Perkins will just bloom like a red rose out of the thorns of despair. I don't even know what I'm saying now, party people. But we're having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Need meal source. You're telling me. You're telling me. Tattered apparel. We've got our own problems, game. Yeah. Good start. Obviously, tons of improvements that we can do with this, but a good start. Actually, a simple improvement we could do straight away. 2 steel doors for when manhunter packs come. Because we don't want them just walking in, running over our traps for no reason. We can shut the doors outside, stay safe, stay warm. In the sisterhood of the brotherhood. That doesn't make sense. I mean, I might actually equip them. They're not going to give us that much money. Where is weapons? There we go, weapons. I mean, like a lot of this. A lot of this we're just going to let go out here and deteriorate because we need the space that's more important. So I'm just trying to click the stuff that like we definitely don't want or will never need. Just so then it can get hauled straight away. Lizard pants sounds so weird. Right, there we go. But we've queued up quite a lot for Perkins, bless her. But she's doing well. It's all sort of preparing for the next attack, do you know what I mean? Like, but I do like these survival games, build up for a next attack. You don't know what's going to hit you next. Quest expired, that's fine. We weren't looking to do that one, so it's not too much of a problem. But yeah, I think this is a good design, a basic design. You know, you'll see a million different basic designs like this, but I think it's simple, gets the job done. Rescue Lou. Prisoner camp, we're not going there. War merchants come in. Okay. Can potentially sell them a few things. Hopefully they don't run away straight away. That's the only problem we will have is because of the extreme temperatures, people don't really want to hang about us too long. So let's come and meet them now because it's a bit of trade that we might be able to make something happen depending what they want to... So sell all our clothing. I know we might want a few down the line, but we will have the capacity to make some extremely shortly. Uranium slice cap, we'll even get rid of that. Get rid of the bow, get rid of the club. Again, there's not anything... We get 290 silver from it, which is obviously decent. Nothing great, but I think we pocket the cash. Just having a real decent look, but nothing just cuts the mustard, does it? Herbal medicine, there we go. Okay, we can't take that many. Can we take like 10? 12. Let's take 12. We pocket 95 silver. Let's haul that inside, gal. There we go. Yeah, because of dangerous temperature, they're leaving. Cool, cool, cool. But we got some herbal medicine. So then, oh, that's really, really good. We've got herbal medicine for, you know, just general stuff. And we've got glitter word medicine for when we're really in a pickle. We're really slamming this challenge so far, I have to say. I think Randy does make it a little bit easier, though. Have to say, I'm not complaining. Because we are doing well. But because you're getting attacked all the time, it's like you want him to just unleash on you. Do you know what I mean? Like, and with all the animals taming, it's just like really cool. Right, that's all deteriorating. Can you just haul that in? It makes me feel weird with that door open. It makes me feel like it is deteriorating. I know it's not, but it makes me feel really bad. Inside, to be fair, we don't need that door open anymore. Because temperatures inside are still staying cold, and it would be nice for Perkins to hit temperatures above 0 every now and then. I know it doesn't mean anything for the game, but like, it's for the narrative, people. Come on. Perkins needs to be warm. Perkins needs to be safe. I'm going to actually leave that there. I'm debating. No, get rid of it. I was wondering whether to leave it there. I don't think. Maybe not. So I'm just thinking, if a big group comes, are they going to split up? And go one way and two way, but then that's probably better because then there's more traps they're going to hit. And all I want... That's the only thing that you need to remember to do with this trap. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you just need to do one bit because the game will always pick the fastest path. So we just want a little bit just to encourage them to go down there, and that will be the fastest path. If animals are hunting Perkins, they will dodge this trap though. And eventually I'll probably put steel around here to make the path faster as well. But probably won't worry about that just yet. Everything's deteriorated down here. It really deteriorates fast, which is good, just to make everything nice and clean. And Perkins is halfway being done. Now, I know this was a time sink. I know research is the thing that we need to prioritise. But, you know, the raids are getting bigger. The raids are getting beefier. They're coming at us with weapons. We need to make sure that we're prepared for the worst. And if a mechs attack us, you know, we're not going to be able to deal with it. And I would literally cry if Perkins died. Literally. Be devastated. Right, Perkins going for another rest, which... At this point I just want to, like, kick her. Get up, Perkins. No rest for the wicked. But that's what I said. So, last episode of doing all this, we have got a raid. One person. Are they attacking straight away? They will prepare for a while, then attack. I will just look around the map because I've been caught out numerous times. Just one person attacking us. Interesting. I'll try and wait until Perkins wakes up and not disturb her sleep, and I'll get her to open these doors. Right, they're attacking, so draft Perkins down here. These doors will stay open. Just making sure I actually click the doors to stay open. We could get some target practice with Perkins, actually. Relations have changed with people. People are getting more upset with us. We haven't done anything yet. The key word of that is yet. Actually, Perkins get to cover behind the door. Let's get a bit of target practice. Level 4 shooting. Don't really expect Perkins to hit. Oh, nice, Perkins. Okay. Now run. And then this is why I wanted the trap like this. So Perkins can still shoot. Remember that AI will take the fastest path. That's the fastest path. Clothing, what gear have you got? Cloth parka. It's all poor and bad. It's like, it is what it is. Anyway, keep shooting. I assume you get shooting experience even if they're on the floor, right? I think you'd have to hit though. No, it doesn't look like it. Or I'm not seeing the experience go up. I don't know if you have to click off. So 2523. Okay, just melee. It's just sad for everyone involved here. Speed 3. There we go. Lovely, lovely. More human meat. More human meat. More human meat as my chair is like squeaking. Forced weather. George joins. It's free food. The problem is we're going to have to go out to destroy it. Someone's been lost. I should have been a bit... I don't actually want this... do I want it all roofed in? No, because eventually I'm going to have to put lights in. And I don't really want to waste too much electricity. So, sorry, Perkins. Like, it was a great roof you built. It was the best roof. But sadly, we don't want it. Yeah, because otherwise we'll have to put lamps here. And whilst we will do that eventually, I don't want that to be, like, massive priority. And again, that's going to be for some time. And I don't want the darkness modifier constantly. Let's try and lift some of the bad moods as and when we can. And plus, electric isn't the one we're researching. We're doing clothing first. Then we're going to do stone cutting. No, I don't think we need stone cutting now. Because the base is pretty nice. The only reason we'd want stone cutting is if we wanted to move away from steel traps. And I don't think I want to do that yet. We will do it at some point. Just because we don't want to be wasting loads of steel on traps. But at the same time, steel traps do hit hard. And they do a noticeable amount of damage to raiders. So something to keep in mind. A group of travellers are passing by. The hunger intensifies within Perkins. Human meat is near. Yeah, it would be nice if Perkins actually got some cleaning done. Like, come on, girl. Could you not polish? Whip a hoover out? Now, I've queued up loads to do with Perkins, so we'll lay off for a little bit. We will need much more steel than this. Probably a better way to have done this was to, like, not allow construction, just allow mining, and then should do all that at once and haul back. And even with me correcting myself, I'm still not going to do that. War never changes. Tazastical never changes. Oh, and F's in the chat to the people that actually thought we were going to have a pet. Jesus, the hype was real, party people. The hype was real. I don't think it was. I think the hype was just real with me. I've embarrassed myself and I can't hide it. Do you know what I mean? Now, I've tried not to address it more this episode, purely out of embarrassment. But at this point, if you think I'm an elite gamer, well, you are right. You are right. But us elites, us gods in the gaming world, we make mistakes too. We are just human. We are just a man. Just a man. And Perkins is just a woman. I know, beautiful. Stunning. I can see the comments already. Masterpiece. 10 out of 10 episode. It was only a 6, but you bring out them high-pitched notes. And oh boy, do we love you. Right, as we round off this episode, it looks like we should be able to complete all these traps and whatnot. Obviously, a lot of traps going down, but it's a good thing. We're going overkill, but I don't think it's the worst. We stargazing? Lovely. I don't think it's the worst thing to go overkill. You know, it is Perkins' safety. This looks like it's going to open up down here. You can see the little gap in here. I don't imagine it's going to be anything amazing, but something to think about in the future. That looks like it's going to open up as well. Could be a big open space. I wouldn't imagine it would be. But you never know. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 more traps up and then we are done. I would like to end this episode with obviously Perkins cleaning or jumping back on research, ready for the next episode so we can actually pound out some research and see what else Randy's got in store for us. He's been hitting us, you know. I think we've been hit every episode. To be fair, we have needed to be hit every episode. Because every time we do, it's a bit more human meat in Perkins' belly. No more human meat left, but we are left with Fumbros and that mega sloth that self-tames meat. So it's not too shabby. I have to say, I didn't think we'd get to this point where we have looks like a castle, we could put some towers in. I'm getting a bit too... Yeah, the only problem is we have to go over here for steel, so it takes a little bit longer to do that, but that's fine. How much more steel do we... Oh, we need a lot. We do need a lot. That's fine, and then we'll... I don't think we'll stockpile too much steel. Probably would be wise, but I do want to jump back on the research. To actually be able to progress forward with Perkins, I think we need it. So maybe a little bit of mining. Maybe a little bit of stockpiling. Just to be able to repair 1 or 2 traps straight away without having to go queue up mining probably would be top draw for Perkins. So I think I'll have her do the rest that's queued up. It gives us a tiny bit to put in the stockpile just to repair 1 or 2 traps in case we're under siege or under manhunter. I don't really know. Where's Perkins gone? It always makes me feel weird when she just disappears out of view. And there we go. I think that's all traps done. So that is going to be no more traps. We've got far too many as it is. But we're playing this safe. We want to keep Perkins safe. We want to keep her alive. Still got the machine gun pistol. So heat stroke. Oh God, we're getting heat stroke. It's 44 degrees outside. Inside, sorry. Okay. I mean, she's got the clothing to withstand the -10s, the -15s that we're sort of getting inside of this room. The problem is it got so cold at one point outside, we had to actually make this bigger because it was too cold to leave the door open. And if we shut it, we were getting heat stroke. So we had to expand this room, but it's not massive problems. And we'll probably use this for heating for a while anyway, rather than waste electrics on a heater, especially with Perkins being able to withstand super cold temperatures. There we go, party people. I said it wouldn't be done. They said I couldn't do it. They said we'd have a pet, but that didn't go to plan either. There we go. Finish off this mining. Then we can take that home, put it in the storage, And then we're going to be back on track with research. But yeah, all jokes aside, research is key now. She's going to clean up, do her housework, do a bit of ironing. You know, the fun stuff. The stuff that you come to watch. I think we're going to go complex clothing straight back into electricity. Because stone cutting, I don't think there's anything we need at the moment. And we can only go by what we're doing at the moment. How much steel is that in the stockpile then? It's an okay amount. There we go. She's going to have a nice clean. Look at her go. Don't know how she got the broom. Or is she just sweeping with her hands? Like, the state of the place, Perkins. Come on. There we go. Back to research. I said it would happen and it did. Me and Perkins are rocking this. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And me and Perkins will catch you next time, party people. Bye.